Here in Toronto, the travel test is what? 199 before tax. You have to do the test when you go out, and you have to do it when you come back. So that's 400. Listen, it's a way to say, yeah, you can travel, but don't travel. And because we cannot remove your liberty, right? Then yeah, we hit you in the wallet, and those who have money will go out and come back, and those who don't will stay home or will falsify. And when they falsify, they become dangerous because they can move with the virus. Like, listen, my wife went to Guinea, and I think half of the plane had fake results, and they don't care. They don't care. They like it's. And the one here, they have logos and stuff. But the one in France, yo, it's just a text document. You can just take it and change whatever's there and print it. And I mean, maybe it's me, because I'm very tech literate, but for a lot of people, yeah, some people, they're like, I know. I mean, I don't know him, but I heard about a guy. I'm not gonna say I know people, but a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, for 35 euros, he'll give you a negative test with your name, your whatever. And I saw one of these tests. It's badly done, but a lot of people, they travel with that. And because the people who work at the plane companies, they actually don't. Yeah, their goal is to check if your ticket is right. They have no idea. They look. Okay, negative. And especially if you come from another country, so everything is not in the country. It might be in a language that they don't understand. You have a test in French. They just okay, negative, okay. And a lot of people are using this too. And don't forget about the story I told you about my best friend's brother, who was in Dubai, and he had a negative result, but somebody paid so that he's to take his negative result, because that person was positive, and they swap his name and they gave him a positive result. And then he was stuck in Dubai, and the hotel was trying to kick him out, and he had a good thing, he had some connections, and they could realize that his test was falsified. Because I'm going to tell you one thing, the problem is not the virus. The problem is not like, listen, virus existed before us. The problem is not the virus. The problem is us. We are greedy motherfuckers. We are, as a species, we are greedy, bellicose. Everybody's trying to be on top of each other. Like, this is humans for you. And the fact that there's a pandemic, this is not the first pandemic in the world. There's been other pandemic worse than that, with 200 million dead. Like, there's been the Black Plague, there's been this, that, there's been a bunch of others. The problem is the people. The problem is not the Quran or the Bible. The problem is the interpretation of the people. It's always like this with humans. Humans are corrupted by default and flawed. If you live enough time in this world, you always ask yourself, if you're not part of the corrupted, you always ask yourself, are they all crazy, or am I not normal? My manager and I used to ask this question to each other all the time. We were here like, we here talking about the music industry. All the other artists, like when people are not famous, they talk a certain way. They have one song that works a little bit. They don't have money. They just have like 4 or 5 shows. They just become a completely different person. Next episode, we're going to talk about the music industry. I have amazing stories for you. And we were always like, wait a minute. Is it strange to be honest? Is it strange to want to pay people? Is it strange to not care about the grass of other people and to just care about your thing and just try to make people happy? Like, it's humans. The problem is not the virus. The problem is how people will use it in their advantage. Because, yeah, the virus is natural. A virus is just like us, here, trying to survive. They fuck each other, they multiply. And, yeah, just like us, we are a virus to this planet. We destroy things, we build cities. They're doing the same thing inside us. They spread like we spread. And yeah, they're trying to take over the territory. And the problem is how some governments will use this. China is using the virus as a geopolitical weapon now. Not to make people sick, but to say, hey, hi, Africa. So, all the white people, are they giving you viruses? Oh no? They're too busy trying to scramble into solutions and, hey, here's a box of viruses, of vaccines for you. Sinovacs. For you, Africa. Hey, yeah. Oh no, we don't want nothing. Oh, you really want to give us something? Well, this cobalt mine here, I'd like to exploit it. Yeah, I'll build some road for you. This is what China is doing right now. Using the vaccines as a geopolitical way to continue to sway Africa in their favor. So that every time there's a vote at the Security Council, Africans are always down with China. Whatever China says, all the Africans now, they side with China. Why? Because China has been building all the roads out there, hospitals, all these things. And in exchange, they come mine the resources, and I guess everybody's happy. And now it's even better, since nobody is giving us Americans. Are they talking about Africa? No. The French, they don't care. They're busy with their populations. Everybody's like, oh my God, we have to find ways at home. And the Africans are like, okay. So, and then the Chinese arrive like, hey. Hello. Yeah, we have vaccines for you. So they just signed a deal with Mozambique right now. They just signed a deal yesterday. China will send them vaccines. And so that's super interesting. Wait.